Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, friends of the Middle East. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host, Geoffrey Osmus.
Name 5 countries in the Middle East, Drago.
Tunisia.
Oh, yeah, kind of on the edge, but yeah, I'll give you that one. That's
Pakistan.
No. That's
Afghanistan.
No, that's not the Middle East. That's
is-
too far out. I can't accept that.
Israel.
Yes.
Palestine.
Ooh, some would say it's not a country. I think it is. I'm glad you do, but some would argue with that. Yeah.
Iraq.
Yeah, there we go.
Is Kuwait a country?
Is it a place? It is a country, and it is in the Middle East. It's right next to Iraq.
I thought it was a city, maybe.
The capital is Kuwait City.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we're moving.
Do you know why is Kuwait important? Something big happened
We
there.
fought in Kuwait in the 90s. There was a really good video game on it. It's called Operation Desert
Storm. I played that game.
If you didn't fucking...
That was a great game.
That game was sick.
That was a good game. Wow, that's how you know about war. If there's not a video game made of it, you don't know anything about it.
In Call of Duty, there was like one of the first like maybe Call of Duty 2, the one that blew up. I still don't know what war that is.
Isn't it World War II? Isn't that what Call of Duty was?
Is it World War II, Fonz? Call of Duty 2?
Warfare.
It's where you fucking...
Modern Warfare.
Bouncing
No.
betties and stuff.
Modern Warfare is not. It's not
Modern
2.
Warfare is not really a war. It's just modern. Yeah. It's just, that's
Call
just like
Call of
war
Duty
on
2.
terror.
You fucking it's like
That's
it's
like
pretty
trench
old school.
warfare,
Is
right?
it trench
It's
war?
old school.
Yeah, it's like Normandy. It's D-Day. It's
With the
World War.
bouncing betties and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, that's World War II then for sure.
Yeah, it was sick.
I'm sure it was in the storyline quite heavily what war it was.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. Then what you were using like rifles and like Tommy guns?
Definitely.
Yeah, World War II.
Were you
for
playing
sure.
Grand Theft Auto at all?
No, I played Simpsons Hit and Run. It was
Really?
basically Grand Theft Auto for The Simpsons.
Simpsons Hit and Run, dude. Grand Theft Auto was in a league of its own.
I played it a few times. It is very fun. It's great.
It was-
Simpsons Hit and Run's a great game. It's funny. It was cool. Great
Yeah.
game. It's known as one of the best video games.
Yeah, it's very good.
And
It's really, really
anything
good.
with the Simpsons could do anything, and I'll be like, it's great.
I haven't played video games though in probably
Yeah, I haven't
5
played a
years.
video game in a long time, except for like Fortnite. Fortnite's great.
Oh,
I just get wwomped on by the kids, but it's fun.
Yeah, the kids
I
are-
never make it past like number 50.
Are the kids still like talking shit like crazy?
You don't turn on the headphones. What do I want to ruin my life? They're going to light me up. 13-year-olds will light you up. They have no feelings. They don't feel bad about anything.
They're the meanest people.
They're
on
the
planet
meanest. They don't
Earth.
have empathy. They don't have struggle. They'll destroy us.
Yeah,
A 33-year-old man versus a 13-year-old, an
It'd be-
insult,
it'd
we'll
be
lose
so
every time.
Funny to get killed over and over again by a 13-year-old and be like, "What's your struggle, even, Sean? You fucking little bitch."
He's like, I'm not good at building yet. I'm not a quick enough builder yet on Fortnite.
Dude, we used to play a video game in my boy Jake's basement all the time, and he would just fucking shout at his mom to make food for us all the time. Yeah, I'd be like, "Mom, make the crispy cheese straws." It was awesome.
Is that was the food?
Crispy cheese straws.
Isn't that just
and
a
then-
mozzarella stick?
And then pigs in a blanket, taquitos.
Oh yeah.
Bring down chips and dips.
Oh yeah, Halo night when we were like 8th grade or something like that. That was a fun time. Eating cream puffs at Brent Cunningham's house. Great time.
Was your mom bringing down hors d'oeuvres and stuff for the crew?
She would always make wings.
My
She
mom
always
had
made
no
wings.
idea where I was, but it was. My mom did not know like that we were even alive.
You didn't have
dude.
friends over to your house very often, did you?
No, I did. It was just, but my mom was kind of doing her own thing.
She didn't make you like little Serbian latkes or whatever.
Absolutely not. I go to my friends' places. The mom would be like, "I cut the crust off all your PB&Js, guys," and I'd just be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
And your mom's like, "Turn it down.
No.
I'm going to bed."
Oh, dude, no, they literally. I wouldn't speak to them until like the next day.
You'd have sleepovers and your mom wouldn't even intervene at all.
They didn't.
She
They
had
didn't
no
give.
part to
They were
play.
so pumped to just be away from. For sure,
They
to
were
be away
just
from us.
raw dogging, probably.
We were just in our basement, hanging out, playing video games. That's really when like my brother would like watch like rated R movies with his friends. Like they were like 12 or 13, and like me and my buddies would sneak down there and watch with them and shit.
Get some tits, yeah.
Yeah,
Watch some Basic Instinct
that was
or
the thing.
whatever.
If Bobby had friends over and then I had friends over, that's like you're talking about like 8 dudes.
And your parents just left that alone? That's
They were
insane.
just, it's crazy.
There's always some drama
In
at those
hindsight,
sleepovers.
Yeah, because I think it would be like,
I'm sure her brother and his friends were beating the shit out of you guys.
of course.
Yeah. I think that's
We were just getting rocked all the time by our older brothers.
that sounds terrible.
Yeah, but it was.
And now you don't speak anymore.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
It all worked out. Maybe my mom should have intervened a little bit.
Maybe she should have.
No, but yeah, I mean, we would go into like the pantry. There'd be chips and shit, maybe some
Sure.
Oreos and shit.
You know what I had I was in Montreal? Ketchup chips. You ever had these? So good. Ketchup potato chips. It's a Canadian thing, I guess.
No,
it's the best
thanks.
chips. I guarantee you. It's like a sweet barbecue.
Really?
It's like sweet barbecue. It's great. I can't get enough of them. I brought a big bag home. Brought it through customs. They made me check it.
I found out I really like Old Bay chips.
Old Bay is amazing. Great chips.
Old Bay chips are awesome.
All dressed up in other Canadian chip flavor. Amazing. I don't know what it is,
Oh, yeah.
but it's
did
great.
you have the poutine?
I had poutine like 5 times. Poutine's
Really?
amazing. It smells the same going in as it does coming out.
Yeah.
That's the thing about poutine. You poop it, smell the bowl a little bit. It's like you had a second helping.
Why did you have to do that part? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's where we went over the line in this podcast. You talk about cum and pussy every 5 minutes, and a little poop is too much.
Smelling your own shit.
I didn't actually do that, but you can smell it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to get a spoon and just have a second helping. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Did you write that down?
No, I did not.
Was that part of your
That
opener?
was not a planned riff. Just genius. I love poop is funny. Grow up.
We
Come
do got
on.
to talk about your revenge tour in Montreal.
Montreal.
Let's get up top. Let's address it.
Okay.
You bombed in 2016.
Bombed in 2016. Here's the thing. You mentioned all the industry was like, when were you here? I was like 2016. They all were like, oh, 2016. It's like legend in Montreal. It's the worst year to go there.
Oh, wow.
It's like legendary. The industry's like, oh yeah, I probably didn't watch your show then.
Oh,
They're all like,
wow.
we left. We didn't see the show. No one even remembers that I bombed.
Oh,
They just
wow.
remember the show is so bad they didn't watch it.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like legendary that the 20s they're like every year of Montreal's been good except 2016. It's like known there.
Did you actually ever now that it's so far in the rear view, and now that you've kind of had this big, you've kind of had this revenge tour.
Had a revenge tour.
You can admit it now. Did you have any sleepless nights after that Montreal gig?
Yeah, I almost quit comedy. Yeah, yeah, it was terrible. It was the worst.
It was that brutal. of an experience?
I went there. They made it seem like we were all going to get sitcom deals, and then But I actually didn't. I did fine on the set. I got a B set, and then no one talked to me the whole time.
Yeah.
I just got hammered with JB Ball and one other JP McDade, I think.
Yeah,
we just
JP
got
McDade's
drunk
sick.
and hung out in the corner.
Did everyone bomb?
I went to the same place this time where they have like parties of a totally different experience.
Oh, really?
People were coming up to me. The managers were coming up to me. Last time I was persona non grata.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Are you the appetizer boy?
Yeah.
Why aren't you carrying around the tray of food?"
I know.
I had no idea who I was. It was
yeah. Well, I mean, without comedy, you're hard to even really be around. You know, you're hard to
I
even.
look better now too. I had a couple new sweaters I debuted.
Without your act, you are nothing.
I'm not a great talk.
You're-
No, I'm not a good socializer.
You're kind of like the air without your
yeah,
act.
and
If
you have
don't-
so much to offer.
If you don't have your
and you're just
your
such a
3 hours of
charismatic.
material, you're kind of like this water bottle. Dude.
The water bottle you're always playing with.
You're just
the
kind
water
of
bottle you can't get enough of during the podcast.
You're like worth $1.50, essentially.
A water bottle is a great compliment. We need these to survive. We're gonna have wars over this stuff in a couple of years.
Your jokes are less than this water bottle then. But yeah, dude, I'm glad that it's working out for you.
Yeah,
this
it
is
went
good.
great. I killed. Yeah,
We
we had 11 nights in a row. Nasty show every night. 2
That's so
shows some
sick.
nights. Sold out probably 10 of the 11 nights.
Really?
Yeah, it just kind of sells out on its own. Yeah.
So
Steph Tolev and I were on it. We gotta have Steph on. She's one of the funniest of all time.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Steph's great.
Any hecklers in that big of a venue?
There were one guy heckled Steph. she really goes at the audience. She pointed at this old guy and was like, I bet you're on Viagra. And then this like 65-year-old man stood up and grabbed his dick and he's like, no, it still works, honey. And then he wouldn't sit down though.
Yeah.
He just kept standing up like, fuck you, I'll light you up. And she's like, come get it. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking beat you to shit. And the bouncers did nothing. They were like these French dudes like, oh, we did not know what to do.
Wait, did I tell that story already? When I was at Tobin's show last week, I told the woman in the front row, she was so mean talking the whole time. I said, you know what? You suck. And then she turned to her husband and she goes, yeah, I suck his dick every night. And people were like, oh my God. Like, it was
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a great way for her to deflect from her pure obvious character flaws.
I mean, the crowd couldn't have loved it more.
Yeah, they love that. They would love that.
Yeah, I do. I suck his dick every night.
Good little rebuttal.
Yeah.
Should have recorded it. Could have been great content. You've been going viral a little bit.
Unfortunately, yes.
Over 10K on Instagram.
We're back,
the kids
baby.
Over it.
The dream's alive.
Someone commented last week, are there any videos of Alex doing stand-up anywhere?
It's on Instagram.
You got to get a YouTube, man. Give the people some content on YouTube.
YouTube's for the birds.
YouTube is the best social media.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get on
You got to get a YouTube. There's been multiple comments recently. Does Alex do stand-up? Does he have any videos anywhere?
Guys, I got 1.5 million views between 2 videos last week.
Yeah.
About 950 followers.
It is kind of sad how those things
weird.
work.
It's weird to look at your insights and you go, it's like, so I actually got like 1,000, maybe like 1,200, or I got like 1,050.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 80 people unfollowed me.
Oh, I lose 100 followers a day on Instagram.
How do you unfollow after just going viral?
Because people forget why they followed you, and then if it goes viral, it brings you back, and they're like, fuck this guy.
It's so insane.
Every time I post a picture to the grid, like shows coming up, had a great time in Montreal, 150 followers gone immediately. They leave immediately. They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Why do I want to hear about his weekend? And I'm gone.
Okay.
That's what you got. You got to weed those people out. It's a lot of bots too. Don't feel too bad.
Well, we're there, folks.
He's over 10K.
It's about time.
He's a draw. He can draw 40 in a B room in Indianapolis.
It's official, guys.
Yeah. Good.
The rise is coming. Gonna taking down Jeff.
Really?
One step at a time.
Maybe you'll be in Montreal next year.
No, I'll not.
Maybe.
I'm certainly. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that.
Our man Tommy Brennan, friend of the pod. I saw him there, hung out with him 3 nights. He crushed his New Faces set.
The king.
Good to see. Saw some people bomb. Won't name them publicly, but let's just say it was nice to see.
They deserved it.
Some people I haven't respected for a long time. Was fun to watch them crumble in the limelight, just like I did 7 years previously. It was fun to see.
The universe does not work in mysterious ways.
It actually all comes around, and then some of those people were also assholes in the green room, I heard, and that's just not gonna cut it in your career, kids.
Yeah, sorry, TikTok.
Sorry, we're not gonna say what app they're popular on, but that's all we're saying.
I do want to give a shout out to one of our listeners, Whitney Oakes. She has a band in Minneapolis called the National Park Service. Did you listen to the song?
I didn't get sent a song.
Oh, she sent it on our Patreon.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh,
yeah.
Is it good?
She's
That's
a
great
member.
band name.
She's a team member. Great band name.
Oh, she's messaged me before.
The song
she
is
came to my
called
show.
Smiling.
Okay.
Amazing song.
Really? Okay.
Yes. If you guys
what type of music is it?
It's kind of like it's definitely it's like indie pop. It's kind of like power pop. I'd say it's festival ready power pop.
Festival ready.
Kind of like New Pornographers, a little bit like the offshoot of Broken Social Scene called Stars.
Okay.
It's like it's like honestly 100 Whitney, if you're listening, way better than I even thought it would be. It was so good.
Yeah, okay, great.
She's a member of the team. You guys should all listen to National Park Service. It's spelled NATL space PARK space SRVC. Check them out, dude. Thanks for listening, Whitney. That was awesome. That was
the most
really cool.
sincere you've ever been on the podcast. Wow, that really got you.
When someone wants to,
you love discovering new music. That is something you enjoy.
Music's all that really matters.
I like uncovering a band my dad had sex to in the 70s, and you like uncovering a new indie pop band.
Bill Burr could walk in here, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." If like the lead singer of this band, Strange Ranger, walked in behind him, I would punch Bill Burr in the face. I would say, get the fuck out of my way.
Strange Ranger.
Unbelievably good band.
Bad
dude.
name. Bad name.
You don't like any of
National Park Service is a great band
That's
name.
actually
That's
really
a very good band name.
But
good.
yeah, I'm going to see Strange Ranger on Friday.
I'm seeing Phish tomorrow night.
Yes, you invited me.
Alex. He said no. One of the few times I've tried to hang out with him outside of this podcast, he said no. Almost immediately, he said no, not my bag, kid.
I said, oh, you're going? Okay.
Yeah. Wow, you don't want to see Phish at Madison Square Garden?
I would love
Come
to
on.
go to a concert with you, but that's a 4-hour show that I just don't need to spend $120 on.
I would have given you half off. I would have given you half off.
I appreciate it, man, but I'm already going on these dates. I went on a date last night. Actually,
how
went
much
well.
money did you spend?
Well, probably 50 or 60.
Oh, that's not bad.
It was decent. I know, in New York.
Yeah, that's really good.
I know.
You didn't drink a lot. You had a bad date before, a week ago.
I had 3 beers. She had a couple wines.
Oh, not bad. You guys make out afterwards?
No.
Oh, loser.
I don't think that's the move.
I always fuck on the first date.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did. Back in the day. Ladies, remember 2018. I was giving it to him.
I don't think so.
Happened about twice.
I do want to say this another thing here. Oh, but by the way, you don't want to know anything about the date, do you? You don't know anything about this girl?
If it's interesting, I don't. If it's a good story, I don't.
Wow.
I don't want to know a mundane date. What did she do?
Nah, that's pretty run of the mill.
Brittany works at Deloitte. What's the story?
You don't know. You don't care. Actually, let's not get into it. It was good.
Why'd you bring it up then?
I don't know.
Don't do this fishing for interest thing. Oh, I wish someone would ask me about my day.
You don't care?
How was your day? Oh, it actually wasn't great.
Is this because I'm not going to fish?
I mean, I think it's annoying. Fishing for compliments.
Who are you going to fish with?
My girlfriend, Bobby Knight, and our friend Matt Kennedy possibly.
That'll be cool.
Too. I don't know about that for sure.
I do want to address this.
Also seeing Guns N' Roses in 2 weeks.
Wow, that'd be cool.
That's
Where?
gonna be at New York, whatever the stadium is in East Rutherford. I don't know what. It's where the Jets play, I think. MetLife.
That's
yeah.
so sick.
Yeah, that's
cool.
gonna be fun.
It is summer and people are posting everyone's posting thirst traps.
Okay, sure.
Here's the thing.
Not you, thankfully.
No, body's not there yet.
No.
But
you post with babies. That's your thirst trap.
I do. I've
post
got
with
those.
you use babies for which is creepy and it's wrong.
No.
It's sexually deviant.
No.
Using
untrue.
a 3-year-old to get laid, it's wrong. If it's not your cum baby, I think it's wrong.
When it's what's it called? Not meta, but when it's self-aware that you're doing a thirst trap about it, then I admitted it. I say I'm posting this.
I'm
for
using
the
this
likes.
baby for sex.
And that's the problem. People are posting these thirst traps, like guys, girls, everyone, theys, thems. Everyone's posting these thirst traps.
Okay.
But their captions are always like looking for fries, sponsored by White Claw. It's like,
yeah,
just
I
say
hate that.
what
I
it
hate
is.
That.
Just say I'm doing my best. I'm trying my best right now.
It's a woman
Just
in like a bikini on a beach, like endless possibilities. Come on, what are we doing?
Just say I don't eat from Monday to Wednesday every week.
Look at my fat ass.
Look at
my fat ass.
Look at how hard I'm trying.
One of my nipples is hard. Look at it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it should say.
I killed myself this week to look like this. Here you go.
Ozempic, 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months into the Ozempic
Just
diet.
say what you are doing.
Sure.
Looking for fries?
I haven't seen that one, but that sounds appalling. Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't follow the same type of people you follow, I think. I don't think we follow
what do you mean?
I don't follow many of these Instagram models.
Well, some of them. No. I don't follow Instagram.
But you
models.
follow women who are like trying to be Instagram models, kind of.
Shut up.
Like all their posts are kind of
dude.
like it's them in front of a neon sign that says "Life is good," and they have an ice cream cone.
You're talking
and their tits
about my
out.
exes, and this is not true.
Those are the people I've looked at who you follow. It's all blonde women on a beach or at a fancy restaurant or at a Beyonce concert, being like.
At what point can I sue you for slander, for like lying?
It's
about
true.
this?
Look at your followers. I've looked at them. We looked at it once. They're all women who look the same.
That's not true.
It's fine.
I got some new followers though. Man, some real a couple of them are like that.
A lot of them probably.
Yeah, it's
good
going
for you.
viral is sick. It's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Totally
okay.
the best feeling.
Yeah,
on
I
planet Earth.
can't wait till they come to a show. I can't wait to see what your crowd thinks.
It's better than
Hey,
love.
babes, if you follow Alex now, come to Bananas Comedy Club, New Jersey. We're going to be there end of August. I'd love to see what your crowd thinks of me.
Ooh,
I bet they won't like
it's gonna be a hard clash.
That'll be a hard culture clash.
Yeah.
We're on the road a lot this fall. We'll see.
It's gonna be really fun.
You got to start selling some tickets for me.
Yeah.
If you don't get to 20K by October, we're going to have to dump you.
I could get the
Might have to
axe.
get a new opener.
Some of your other openers don't have that many, but that's okay.
That's true.
But you know what?
But their fans are smarter.
We'll move it on. We'll move on.
So that was your big tirade against thirst traps?
I think they're so
the
lame.
captions are bad?
They're horrible.
I agree. I hate those little joke captions. If you post "Life's a beach," come on.
Life's a beach.
Life's a beach. I'm just playing in the sand.
Bad day to be
if
a
it's like a
Bud
Lil
Light.
Wayne lyric from 10 years ago. I love Lil Wayne, but we can't be doing that.
Right.
It's just wrong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do think like the wordplay is probably the worst.
Wordplay, puns are done. We don't have time for puns anymore.
ChatGPT is taking over in a year. Stop trying to.
We just had the 4 hottest days in human history in a row. I don't have time for you to say, "Let us entertain you," and it's spelled lettuce. I can't have that. It's over. Puns are done. We give the death knell to puns.
Say I don't go over 800 calories a day. I work out 3 hours a day. And this is the product.
Is that what the women you like are doing, you think? You think
no,
that's
I remember a girl in college saying, like, start of second semester when she said for spring break, she was to prep for spring break, she was doing a 1,100 calorie a day diet. Ooh. And that's how she got her body rocked up for spring break.
1,100 is really low. That's about like what I have.
She looked great. So it works.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Did you ever go on those like classic spring break trips? I never did that in college.
No, because I was
Or you had to play?
balling.
Mm-hmm.
ACC tournament, NCAA tournament.
Dang.
Holler at me.
Okay, yeah.
Spring break was always during the conference.
At what
tournament.
point in your life does those like callbacks to your NCAA career get sad? At what age does it become a little Bruce Springsteen glory days?
I truly don't talk about it unless we're on the pod, really. But it's fun.
You don't
to
bring
talk
it up
about.
on a date?
Never.
You never bring up that you're an idiot. That's just stupid. I would bring that up. That'd be the first thing I say. Hi, I play D1 basketball. That's what I do.
I do. It will slide in when we're talking. Inevitably,
So you bring it
inevitably
up.
You talk about college,
And you say, I play
and
D1
she'll go,
basketball.
"What was that like?" And I was like, "Oh well, I balled a little."
Okay, so you bring it up every single date then. You talk about college in most first dates.
I
Probably.
don't try to sneak it in, but it gets snuck in.
Oh, it just happens to get brought up. I
The
just happen to talk about it.
yes, the incredible life
yeah,
achievements.
I scored 19 against Dartmouth. Yeah.
Hey, fuck yeah, dude! I dunked on Dartmouth.
Was that what game did you score the most points in?
Pittsburgh?
Against Pitt.
22.
What, sophomore year?
Yeah,
22 against Pitt.
yeah.
Wow.
Dropped 22 on him.
Holy shit.
The guy guarding me played on the Hawks for like 5 years.
Who?
Lamar Patterson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He was a dog.
But that day, he was your bitch.
Sorry, Lamar.
We should have Lamar on here, see if he remembers when the white boys schooled him.
It was a great day.
Were you
to
shooting
be
good
a
or were
white.
you driving? Was it long range?
I was kind of doing everything, guys.
Wow.
Sorry.
That was when people were like, Drago could go second
When
round.
they thought I had a chance.
Drago could be NBA Europe.
Man,
Do you think you could play in the European League?
Dude, I played outside for about 45 minutes the other day. I am done.
Yeah, I invited him to play basketball the other day. Would you believe he had a little excuse up his sleeve, ladies and gentlemen?
It's a
You
sad
weaseled your
day.
way out of it. We balled. I drained 3 threes, the game winner.
Really?
Yeah, the guy guarding me didn't really guard me at all, but it still counted. It still counted.
Did you play at that park with like the double?
By Marcy. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's a good
Basketball's
one.
amazing. What an amazing sport. Let's talk about something else. It's a good time. I had something I wanted to talk about. Oh, Canada. Have you been to Canada? You ever been?
No.
Oh, Canada. You hate to say it. It kind of makes America look bad. Canada really. Montreal at least has it together.
You're being such a fucking liberal pussy right now, dude.
Have you ever been to Montreal? Oh, I forgot you weren't selected this year. But it's
I just
no
don't want
trash everywhere.
I just don't want to hear one of those like, everything's so much like when people
I don't
come
think
back from
every
another
other country's bad. Every other country's not bad, but Montreal is an amazing city.
It's like another Bushwick white bitch just going.
So you think
America sucks?
That's not what I said. I said this
America
one place
sucks.
is better than America.
Montreal?
Montreal is an amazing city.
Is Montreal better than Chicago?
It's on par. It's on par. There's no trash anywhere.
You're stupid.
There are some homeless people, but they're French, and that's kind of funny. I've never heard a homeless person speak French before.
Yeah.
Like, we need money for baguette.
You technically
never hear a French homeless.
They sound like they should be smarter.
Yeah, you hear a French homeless guy, you're like, are you just a bad painter?
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, your poetry career didn't take off?
Yeah.
It doesn't. There's all these French. Everyone speaks French in Montreal. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I knew I didn't remember how much it was. The menus are just in French. It's like a European city.
Yeah, no, there's like and they like try to make and there's like government laws to maintain.
No, yeah,
that.
they have inspectors come into the restaurants and be like, oh, this menu has to be in all French.
Yeah,
you
no
can't have
signs.
English. Yeah.
What was that about even historically?
It's because the English used to rule them, even though it's 80% French, and now the French are in power, and they're like, fuck you, English people. And they want their own country. They want to be their own country.
Really?
They probably should be their own country, yeah.
Montreal should be their own
Quebec should be its own country.
Oh.
There's like a whole French-speaking comedy world. There was the guy who hosted the Nasty Show, Mike Ward. He's a celebrity in Quebec in French language comedy. He did the world's largest podcast, 21,000 people in French. Yeah.
Damn.
He's a celebrity within like 1,000 miles of Montreal.
That's kind of amazing. He doesn't really have to travel that much.
He does. He can make a lot of money. He does English comedy too. He was funny, but he's a celebrity in Quebec.
Yeah. Is there anybody that killed that surprised you that you're like, oh, I didn't see that person before?
Who did I see? Well, I mean, I didn't see Martin Urbano's show, but I was reminded of him. I think he's the funniest person in the world.
He's great.
I went back to watch some of his videos. We got to have him on here. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's really
He
funny.
cracks my ass up. I saw Soder, and I was surprised, but he did this crowd work show. He did great.
Oh, really?
They did like this show in a round for Meta for Facebook where they were surrounded and they just had to do all crowd work for 15 minutes.
That's cool.
It looked like an absolute nightmare. But because you couldn't swear, really. You couldn't bully the crowd, which is like, that's crowd work.
Yeah.
That's the fun part is calling this guy fat and this woman ugly.
Right.
That's the whole point of crowd work.
Yes.
And you couldn't make fun of Zuckerberg either. They would immediately cut it out immediately.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't make fun of Zuck. I just did this show for Amazon this afternoon. Couldn't mention Bezos. These fucking pussies at the top. You're a billionaire. Let us talk shit.
Right.
You can't. Jeff Bezos has $220 billion. I can't make fun of him on his little sports talk show.
Right.
Come on. That's
what it is.
It was like a little like Amazon's version of Sports Center. I did it this afternoon.
What did you do? Did you do your act?
We talked about basketball. I know a lot about basketball history. We talked about that. We had a game where you had to name the top 30 players in the NBA history.
Yeah.
And I named the most. I knew the most.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's your brain. That's how your brain works.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I just feel like Bezos should be like, oh yeah, they can make fun of me.
Yeah, we should be able to shoot paintballs at him.
What?
We should be able to shoot a paintball at a rich person.
No.
Not shoot a gun, but let me pop
If I was
him
a
in the
rich
head
person
a
and you shot a paintball at me, I would pay a guy to beat the shit out of you. And then come back a week later and then beat you up again.
Yeah, of course they could do that.
Yeah.
They'll have their own private armies soon. It's a matter of time. I'm shocked it hasn't happened yet, honestly.
Yeah.
There'll be an Amazon militia, and I will gladly serve for Emperor Bezos.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to be on Team Amazon or Facebook when the Civil War comes?
Or X.
X is not happening, dude. I just feel like they don't have the resources.
Elon has way more money than Zuckerberg does.
Not Bezos.
I think... I don't know who's the rich. Can you look that up? Bezos is richer now because Elon was like a year ago.
Bezos seems legit.
And there's like this Mexican guy who's really rich too. I can't remember his name, but
What?
The top 10, there's like 3 or 4 non-white guys.
Huh.
There's like an Indian guy who's really rich. There's some French dude who's the guy who owns L'Oreal and all the stuff like that is like top 5 richest guy.
Okay.
It is Elon. Elon's the richest.
Elon's richest now? Okay, he's back on top.
How is Elon so fucking rich?
Because he was from a diamond mining family and he
Oh.
got really lucky with PayPal. You know that when it says like Elon created PayPal and Tesla, he just paid them to create it, and then he's like, the stipulation is you have to say I created it.
Oh.
He did nothing to create PayPal or
Mm.
Tesla. He just gave them the money. He invested smartly.
Do you
but
think he's a smart guy?
No. I think he's
Why do
he's
people-
as smart as
Why do
we
people
are.
talk about? I never think of Elon or Bezos, and comics are always talking about.
Well, but
this
you
guy.
don't really think about anything.
Yes, I do. I
Right.
think about stuff. I think about indie rock. I think
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
NBA.
Yeah, you're thinking about Brooklyn pop bands
Yeah.
who still live with their parents in Bushwick.
Yeah, and I think about.
It's funny how
food.
much you hate the Bushwick aesthetic, but yet that's all the music you listen to.
Their music's
It's an
amazing.
odd thing.
I mean, I don't want to hang out with some of these bands, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If like some of these lead singers walked in, you'd be like, "Oh my
no,
god!"
I would really be like.
If you saw some of their
genuinely-
girlfriends, you'd be like, "Jesus
if the
Christ."
lead singer, if the lead singer of Cymbals Eat Guitars walked in here, I truly would. My jaw would drop. And
You
I
would be like, you'd hand him a stick of deodorant. You'd be like, you'd tell his girlfriend, "Can we shave your armpits? I know you have a shirt on."
Well,
but
yeah,
it's bad.
I'd be like, I don't like the way you live your life, probably, but
It
I
leads
just-
to good art.
but
It
I
leads
just,
to good art.
I just
Huh.
want to say how good your music is,
Mhm, mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting.
They're fucking awesome, dude. It's
I don't
being
deny
a good musician. It's just so much cooler than being a comedian.
Yes, that is true. The best comedy is as good as a Black Eyed Peas B-side. A Bill Burr concert is like, I'd rather watch Apple Diap rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
Yeah, are you taking any time off drinking since coming back from
I
Montreal?
have taken about however long I've been back off. Yeah, I had one gin tonic, but that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really went wild the last 2 nights. It was like, I got a little bone to pick with JFL. 1 drink ticket. I only got 1 drink ticket at the show I did every
And they
night.
paid you well for the shows, though.
They paid me pretty well for the shows, but there were 500 people at these shows.
Yeah.
And we would get 1 drink ticket. I'm sorry. I get more drink tickets at the Des Moines Funny Bone. So pick it up, Montreal Just for Laughs. That's my 1 bone.
When
I'll say.
when I did the Chicago theater, there wasn't any booze in our green room, so I had to walk out. I had to go to the concession stand.
Oh my god!
And I was like-
because Theo's sober.
Yeah, and I was
Right.
like, I literally walked up there, and I was in line.
You had to wait in line.
and people were like, "Oh, you're funny, dude. You're funny." I was, "Oh, thanks."
Oh, this is
man."
after you went up?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And so I'm just waiting in line, and I walk up, and I was like, "Hey," I say what I say at any bar show. I just go, "Hey, I was on the show." And they go, "What?" I go, I was on the show. Can I get like a Bud Light?" They're like, "What?" It's $10.50. And I
They
was just
wouldn't
like,
give you a free drink?
Yeah, I
You just
was
did
like-
it. How many people? 5,000 people?
3,600.
Oh,
yeah,
my
and I was like,
God.
I was on the show. And they're like, yeah, 10.50, dude. I don't know, because they
Have you ever
they just,
thought
like, wanna
you
get
might
you
not
in
have
and
done a
out.
good job on your set and that maybe Maddie Smith went up there and got a gin and tonic?
Crushed.
Yeah, that's what you
Crushed.
say. I haven't heard anyone else say that. No one else is there to corroborate this.
We
Do
can
we
get
know
some-
anyone who was there?
Yeah, a bunch of my friends went.
Yeah. Can we call them up?
Sure.
You think they would answer?
Okay, yeah.
Who?
Tom Knight.
Okay, call up Tom Knight. I wanted
Or-
to hear if you did well at the Chicago
Well, Tom's
Theater.
always ragging me, so we'll see. All right.
Oh, you think maybe Tom didn't like your set?
If I
Okay.
didn't have a good set, I would be.
If-
Nate Fisher.
I know Nate. Oh, didn't I meet him? He's the guy.
Yeah.
He's a comic who lives in LA, right? God, he better answer. Come on, Nate, come through. I hope he says, yeah, Drago did fine. Drago had a mediocre set. He's not gonna. Is he working now?
Maybe.
It's earlier in the day in LA.
Tom would answer.
Damn.
But Tom's gonna try to get riffs in. You know.
Maybe he'll try to get the truth in too. Oh, he's not answering.
All right, let's try Tom.
Try Tom, and then we're done with this riff. But I do want to hear this. I do want to hear, because you keep saying, "Oh, I crushed
had a
the
very
Chicago
good set.
theater." Oh my God,
I went up.
crushed.
I went up bullet and did very well.
Oh,
Yo, TK, you're on the pod.
You're on the
man.
pod, Tom Knight.
oh God, no.
Yes.
It's a quick question. I want to ask him.
All right, okay.
Tom Knight, did Drago do well at the Chicago theater? Did he have a good set?
It was okay.
Oh my God, Tom, you're such a piece
Yes,
of shit, dude.
that's exactly what I thought.
Oh my God,
Mid at
the
best.
worst guy. Honestly, the worst. I knew, Tom. I knew this would be your answer. By the way,
I mean, I laughed.
God damn.
But he's an easy laugh. He's an easy
All
laugh.
right.
Doesn't take much to get to me.
See, Tom was too ready for this. I know it. Thank you, Tom. You're a piece of shit.
And
You're
isn't
dead
that
to me.
interesting?
I'll talk to you later, GK.
Isn't that interesting, folks?
God,
You hate to see it in the flesh.
Tom.
I'm sure Alex did a good job. He's a good comic. If only there were YouTube videos to prove it.
Tom
But
is so. Oh my God.
how would have he known to riff? He didn't know what the context was.
Yes, he always knows.
Oh.
He hangs out with He hung out with comics every weekend for 5 years.
Yeah,
with me.
okay. Tom Knight, a great man. A great man.
Okay, he's one of
Good.
he's one of the best.
Good.
Man, he really took that in stride so well too. He knew exactly what to
Or
do.
because he remembered the event and he told us what happened.
That is not
Maybe
true.
that's what happened. Maybe he was just
If
remembering
I-
it and saying it.
If I just did okay on that show, I don't know what my body would have done. I would have crumbled.
Yeah, that is true, actually. That is actually good evidence you did well, because even if you do well, you're like, that one fucking
'cause
word. I said
we
one
hung-
word wrong.
Oh, you do.
You're the
I mean,
guy.
'cause
You're hard on yourself.
We hung out pretty close to after that. I wouldn't have shown my face, because I hung out with Maddie and them after that. I would not have shown my face to people.
That's true. That's true. That's a good evidence. I'm sure you did great.
But yeah,
And
Tom,
when I do
God,
the
Tom
Chicago
is
Theater, I'll make sure to give you one free drink ticket.
Interesting.
You'll get one gin and tonic.
Yeah, can you get pull through for me on that?
Yeah, I'll get you a gin and tonic. Tommy, at his New Faces, they didn't get free drinks.
So funny.
Didn't get a free drink at his Montreal New Faces show. I think that's wrong. I think it's kind of we're not going to talk any more shit because I hope to be back again. But
Yeah.
we're allowed to talk a little shit.
How do I sound? By the way, Fonz?
We're
I sound
40
good?
minutes in, and you're asking how you
It kind
sound.
of went out for a sec. I think I'm stepping on something down here. Whatever.
You can't. You are so neurotic. Have you considered therapy anymore?
No.
Okay, good.
I also
great.
want to say this about New Yorkers. The date I went last night. This
Oh, you
gal,
do want to talk about it? I
Well-
just asked you 20 minutes ago, and you said no.
I was looking at my notes, and this is something I want to say.
Okay.
New Yorkers,
Oh, she's from New York.
the accent. She's from like the burbs, like
Westchester.
Westchester, yeah.
Oh, okay.
the way that New Yorkers say very. It's like vary.
Very.
Very.
That's
You know-
very cool.
It's very, and you sound retarded. Okay. Do you know that? Can we just the New York accent? No offense, Fonz. The Philly accent.
I like the
it
Philly
needs-
accent.
They all need a tune-up.
I think it's good. I don't want everyone to sound the same. I like
Ugh.
regional accents. It's fun.
Southern accents are beautiful, man.
The
They're
Southern,
amazing.
that's the one you pick of all of them?
It's not beautiful, but it's dude.
I had a crawdad the other day. That's what you fucking like?
The Southern accent on a woman will really move the needle for me. It moves my needle.
Yeah, because there aren't any thoughts or opinions behind it.
Untrue.
They know they're not allowed to talk too much. That's what you like.
They
That's
really. It's just such a cute fucking accent, and some of these gals.
What's a Southern woman accent to you? Let me do a little.
No, I'm not
Pretend
gonna do
you're.
it.
Come
I
on,
don't
do it.
have-
What
I
does
don't-
what
I
does
don't
it sound
have it.
like?
I don't
You
have.
love it so much.
We all know what a Southern belle.
I'd
kinda
like to
sounds
hear
like.
it.
You know,
I don't want to. I want to hear it from the wolf's mouth.
Have you
right
ever heard
now.
an interview with
Hey, who's a famous person you're referring to here?
I don't know, I don't
Like
know.
a Matthew McConaughey type? Is that what you like?
No, but not like a female Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, but that's the type of drawl you like.
I don't know.
I like the way you talk. They keep
It's-
getting younger. They stay the same
I've dated
age.
4
I keep-
girls who went to the University of Georgia. The Southern accent just does something for me.
What's a phrase they say that you like?
They do say the y'all thing, the inflection,
Y'all is great.
the inflections too. A lot of things are just kind of posed as a question, and it's very odd. It's
Like,
a very
are you committed to me, Alex? Do you see this relationship going forward?
I don't know how to.
Uh-huh.
I can't do accents. Why are you asking me to do fucking accents on
I
this
just
thing?
thought you were a better comedian than that.
You
I
can't
just
do
thought-
fucking accents.
I
Oh,
do one.
My racist uncle. who
Oh,
is-
my racist uncle from Minnesota just happens to talk like this. Isn't that a little bit crazy? I'm good at the Southern voice. I'm pretty good at the Southern voice. That's
Yeah.
the only voice I'm good at, though.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
good
tried
at
to
it.
do a French accent in Montreal. I just can't do it.
Oh,
the baguette is a dog.
were you trying to do like riffs about the?
I did one joke that did pretty well about Montreal. I was like, all these menus, all these street signs in French. Canada, why do you let them do this shit? You conquered them.
Yeah.
Destroy their culture.
Oh, that's funny.
We don't have street signs in Cherokee.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah, that's great.
You're not going to Mexico for the Aztec Comedy Festival. It's over. That one bombed a couple nights because they love their French Canadian shit.
Yeah.
They're like very proud of it, but French people don't consider them French.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing. They like want to be French, but the French people are like, ugh, disgusting. They consider them like barbarians.
What was the second best food besides poutine?
Poutine was good. Oh, I went to this Jewish deli. Great smoked meat sandwich. It's like pastrami, but a little different.
Okay.
Great. So good. It's just 2 slices of bread, 4 inches of meat, and some mustard.
I know
It's great.
I've disparaged the Jewish community on this podcast time and
You
time
have.
again.
You have. And people have come at me for it.
And I do want to say that the Jews, we're cool, and I've come at your food a bunch.
Not a great start.
Here's
to
the
this.
thing. You guys don't have a lot of cheese in your food, and as a man in his 30s now, I really respect it.
Oh.
Going
they don't really.
going the route of
Oh.
no cheese is a real move that you have to learn, and the Jews really did a great job of it. So did the Greeks.
Indian food doesn't have much cheese in it.
Yes.
Almost no cheese.
Chinese food doesn't have a lot of cheese.
Chinese food
in
has
it.
almost no dairy in it.
Smart cultures.
Yeah, they have milk though, but yeah, no dairy. Yeah.
Midwest people, we're throwing cheese in everything because we are stupid.
You know you can eat any type of food. You could just not eat Midwest food.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I love
But yet you get Al's beef every time you go back to Chicago. You get the Italian beef with cheese.
I just completely get just stuffed up when I go home.
Yeah. I know.
But that's what I respect, because I know I've shit on.
You've hated on Jewish food.
I've shit on Jew food, probably Jewish food. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think you got to add the ish.
Wait,
But you don't. If you say Jew food, it sounds like you want to ban it. It sounds like
I've
you
shit
want to
on
make
Jewish
it
food a
illegal.
little too much on this pod. The no cheese thing is very smart, and you guys do have good shit. Some of it's
They've
good
got
shit.
great Jewish food. Bagels are great. The deli Jewish delis are amazing. The pastrami chopped liver sandwich, it's great.
We don't need to give them that much credit, but
Have you been to a Jewish deli and had the smoked meat sandwich? It's amazing.
I think back in Boston,
You gotta go. We
got
gotta go to Katz's Deli together in New York. I'd love to get Katz's with you. I'm not paying for it. It's like $25, but
I love a corned beef Sam.
that's Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I do want to say
Brisket,
this. I also had I did shows this weekend. They were fun. Lower East Side stuff, 7th Street, Sash,
too. Sure.
and then some time
He's
to
hopping
cover.
around. Yeah.
We're bouncing around, guys. 7th Street's also it's a really good. Have you been
Yeah.
there yet?
I have. Yes, I've done it a couple times.
I
yes.
went shorts on stage for the first time this weekend.
Yeah. I think with climate change, you're allowed to do that. I think we've passed a point where it's too hot. You
If
can wear
we're
shorts.
gonna do this to the earth, comics can wear shorts on
Comics
stage.
can wear shorts. Your legs are a little not great, but your legs are really spindly. They lack any definition.
No, I've got a good calves.
It's clear that you haven't really done much aerobic activity in the last few years.
I've got good calves.
People have said otherwise.
What is this? You can't just throw in people.
A lot of people from the pod come to me with their quibbles with you, and they're like, I don't feel comfortable telling
you guys
Alex
can go
this.
suck yourselves.
A lot of women are like, he's not as hot as he thinks he is.
Oh,
His
fuck
calves are
off.
trash. His dick game's trash. He always takes me.
Girls I fucked have gone to your shows. Like, I just want you to know.
I want a palate cleanser from that trashy little bitch, Alex. Women
just-
go on a first date with you, it doesn't go well, they message me. This is what happens. The woman you went on a date with last night, I have a DM from her. She said
"Hey,
it wasn't as good as he thought it was.
She wants to hang out again. That's not true.
Yeah, she was being nice.
Here's the thing, guys.
Are you gonna hang out with her again?
I don't know, actually.
Wow, why
Maybe.
not? What? Why don't these women pass the muster for you?
Some do.
Yeah, this lady said you had a good time.
We'll see.
It's
I
not
just
good
gotta,
enough. It's just not
I
good
think
enough
maybe
for you.
maybe later in the week. We'll see.
What are we doing for time? Also. Where are we
Oh
at?
yeah, my bad, guys. Oh,
Yeah,
we
okay,
got a few minutes.
a couple minutes left. Yeah, what are we gonna tease for the Patreon? I got some guys sending in some science questions for you that I think.
Oh
might
yeah,
trouble
why
you.
don't we answer a quick question?
Let's
then?
answer them in the Patreon.
All of them?
Yeah. Let's leave them for the Patreon.
Interesting.
Remember, you can only ask questions if you're part of the Patreon. We're up to 175 patrons, Alex. Not bad. 25 more. I think we're gonna hit it by the end of August. I think early September. You might see Alex Dragovich, a little skirt. I'm hoping for a skirt. I hope I actually demand a skirt.
Okay.
I demand a skirt. I think that's what the people want.
Yeah.
I want it hiked up a little bit, Catholic schoolgirl style.
Hmm.
That's what the people want, I think.
I don't
Maybe
want.
a thong on your hairy ass.
No.
Yeah, come on.
My ass isn't that hairy. Is your ass hairy?
Yeah, pretty hairy. Yeah, definitely near the cheeks. It gets pretty forested.
The crevice.
Yeah, the crevice. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
The dark crevice.
Yeah. What else are you gonna wear? What do you think your cup size is? I think you're an A, but I would like a little stuffing in there.
I'll do some push-ups.
Maybe get some of
until
those
then.
little whatever those things women put that make them bigger. Those little pads they put, make them a little bigger. It's amazing how little I know about women.
Is it offensive for me to do drag?
It's a little offensive, but I allow it. I think it's great.
You're
I think it's
gonna
fine.
allow it.
I think it's fine. Whatever. It's the world's ending. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Who
no one really
cares?
cares.
We mean it with all love to the drag community. I honestly think drag queens are incredibly
If you
talented.
dress in drag, if you do drag, and you
It
listen
does
to the
make
pod,
you gay. That is true.
why don't you just let us know? Why
Let
don't
us know what
chime
you
in?
think about Alex's drag experiment. It will go forward nonetheless. I don't really care all that much, but
Yeah, the attempt at canceling me and my new now that I have 10K.
yeah.
Now that
you
I'm at
finally
10,
get 10K and they come
Yeah,
after you.
now- yeah. it
This
would
could be the attention you need. This
Yeah.
could move some tickets for New Jersey.
Can I get to 15, guys? That's
If
what
he
we
can
want.
get to 15 before Philly in late September, that would be good for us.
How much
Yeah.
hate do I have to spew out there to get to 15?
I got the ticket numbers. We're over 130 tickets, I think, and that was about 10 days ago
For
Philly.
Philly?
Yeah, we're gonna sell out. Probably.
Oh, that's gonna be good. I'll tell.
Philly
I've
helium.
got like 10 people coming.
Oh yeah, tell them to
So-
buy tickets.
So those are.
Buy the tickets to Philly Helium, and please watch my special on YouTube. It's gonna keep me up at night. I'm
Yeah.
still 11K in the hole, folks.
Yeah.
I was 15, now I'm 11K in the hole. So we're getting out of the hole slowly, but it's
we're
still
working at
we're
it. guys.
150K views almost in 10 days.
Unreal.
Please watch the special. People are loving it. I have to admit, this is a dark part of the business. If you watched my special when it came out, there was a little chat. Everyone was in the thing chatting. Oh, good joke. Oh my God, Jeff, you're so hot. Oh, love the material. It's so good. And I was responding to you. A little peek behind the curtain. I paid a 21-year-old woman in Chicago to impersonate me because I had a
I
show.
don't think you should have admitted this.
Should I not? Why not?
It's
People do this a lot.
brutally impersonal.
People
and-
do this a lot, and I think people need to know that that's often the case.
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't there. I
you
had a
sh- you
show. I
shouldn't
couldn't
be the
do
guy
it.
to out this kind of
Why not?
action.
This is where you draw the line. The way you draw lines for your morality is so bizarre.
I'm a good person.
Why is that immoral? I couldn't do it. I literally had a show at Just for Laughs. I could not do
Yeah,
it.
but you just could have left this out.
Why? I'm telling the truth. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm being honest, folks.
All right.
I told her what to say. I told her to be kind, say hell yeah. I told her you get 2 slurs, and she used them. Thank God. Thank God. She used a Polish one and a Swedish one I hadn't heard of before.
The Polish slurs are fun. A Polish girl. I got to show you. Actually, no.
Don't show me a picture of a girl during the podcast again. Let's go 1 week without you showing me a blonde you matched with on Hinge.
This one was a
Is
DM, but we'll
what
see.
a DM. Okay. Yeah. You ever respond to the gay DM?
No.
You didn't even respond? This guy's a fan of yours. You didn't even respond?
I don't know what
That's
to say.
homophobic. That's homophobic.
He said, what are you? He said, are you gay? All right.
He
Or
said,
what
is that what he said? Are you? Oh, you weren't here,
No,
Fonz.
it
He
was
got
like,
his first
wait,
gay
is
DM
like, wait, are you gay
last
too? Or
week.
something like that.
He said, wait, are you gay too? And you didn't even respond. Just say, no, I'm not.
I just deleted it.
You deleted it?
Is that homophobic?
That is homophobic. I'm sorry. That's a tinge. It's a tinge. Just respond. I'm not. Thanks for being a fan. It's easy.
Oh yeah, I could have.
Why would have you not done
Look.
that?
I think I deleted it.
Why would
All
you
right.
delete?
Well,
you
I'm gonna
deleted
check
the guy's
I'm gonna
message.
check to see if I deleted it, and then
The poor guy's just like,
we'll
what
pick-
the fuck did I do wrong?
We'll pick this back up on the Patreon.
It's tough
episode.
to shake that Notre Dame Catholic school. It always sticks with you a little bit.
It's hard to do the dance with the devil like that, you know.
Why is it the devil? Could be an angel.
Right.
Could be touched by an angel.
Probably not though.
Oh my God. Well, there go a couple patrons right there fleeing. I can see the money plummeting right now. Plummeting, Alex. Jesus, we love everyone. That's insane. Alex will have his dick sucked by 2025, and that's a promise. You're gonna have to suck a dick for water one day, and you'll rue the day you turned. I bet he was a high-powered finance gay bro. Ooh, a nice throw of the water bottle there, and that was a little like your career though. It took a little bit to get in
Took a second.
he rimmed out of the trash can. That was pretty embarrassing.
Touched every side of the rim.
Alex, it's time for plugs. Tell the people what's going on in your life. What's coming up?
Headlining Duck Duck Goose in Cambridge, Mass. August
Drago
10th
with
to 12th.
his annual. Every 6 weeks he goes to Boston. His quarterly trip to Boston. It's more like eighth trip. Every eighth
September.
trip to Boston.
Featuring at the Vermont Comedy Club for Ron Hirschberg.
Oh, nice.
I'm headlining Fargo, the Comedy Cellar, Fargo,
Fargo,
North Dakota.
Yes.
And I'm opening for Jeff.
For Jeff, where are the dates you're opening?
September
for me
28th.
There's another date. Another weekend that you missed.
In September?
In August.
Oh, August. Rutherford, New Jersey. Bananas, August 25th.
The hell?
and
The lack
26th.
of respect. Why do I even book him? He doesn't even want to plug the shows, people.
It'll be fun.
Bananas Comedy Club, August 27th and 28th, maybe 26th and 27th. 25th and 26th. I can't remember. I'll be honest, I don't really know where Rutherford is, but that's where the shows are. I've heard the club is pretty good. I don't think it's great. I've heard it's pretty good, but the shows will be great, and that's why you should buy tickets. Also, Providence, Rhode Island next weekend. Ticket sales are looking dire, folks. Sunday, August 6th. Actually, it's before this comes out, but just think about buying a ticket. Think about how fun it would have been if you had come to Providence. The next weekend, I'm in Toronto, and I just got news this afternoon that the venue I'm performing at went out of business last night. So the shows haven't moved to a new venue, thank God. But so please buy tickets to those. Toronto, Ontario. I'm excited to return to Canada. Drago, what episode number are we on?
86.
86. And the Patreon, Alex, what can they get in the Patreon? What are these rewards they can get?
$3 gets you an extra episode. $5 gets you something else.
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
$10 is something else.
And what a ringing endorsement for our Patreon. Wow, don't you want to give us your hard-earned money? You work in the mines all day and hey, give me $5 for something. I don't know what it is, but why don't you fork it over, you poor pig?
I never know what
Why
it
don't you
is,
just
dude.
study it 1 week and just memorize it?
It's just
Pretend it's a 2-3 zone and you have to memorize
it's
it.
It's kind of fun to not know.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
so wait, no,
Ignorance is bliss. That is
$5 you can get an extra video episode.
You get a video episode and you get early video versions of the regular episodes. That's a key part. One guy subscribed to the $100 level of the Patreon. I think it was a mistake because he recently pledged down to the $10 tier, but I think his credit card got swiped for one time. So thank you, Darren Revis. We love you. We are Daryl Revis. I think he has the same name as Daryl Revis. Yeah, it was. I thought it was him for a second.
It's Darrell Revis for the other guy.
But it's spelled the same. I thought like maybe an old New York Jets safety is loving the podcast.
Just
but
got
I
just got a DM from a listener. Is Jeff still trying to break my heart with Florida? Are you not coming? When will y'all post your ticket sales in Vegas?
I'm going to Florida. What happened?
She said without me.
Oh, yeah, I didn't invite Drago. I invited Tyler Horvath. Florida. He's from Florida. That's why. Vegas is not. I don't know why.
We're trying to grow the pod here, folks.
I
And he just
I
doesn't
cannot be with you every weekend. It's just not going to be good for the pod.
It's true.
I can't be around
then
you.
We're just gonna do a weekend and talk about the pod.
It'll become Tuesdays with Stories Part 2, and yeah, we don't want to do the same thing they do. You know.
I got it.
I don't want to hear. I don't want you to tell the listeners about your little poon adventures every weekend.
Who says that I'm gonna fuck?
I would hope you do.
We'll see.
I'm not going to, so you have to.
Stay tuned, folks.
And also I have to share a hotel room with you sometimes on these weekends.
No.
I do. I have to. A lot of these weekends, they're like, I will pay you $100 less if you get the feature a hotel. And
Come
I'm
on.
like, you give me $100 then.
I got to stay with you?
Some of them, not all of them. It's about 2/3 you get your own room, but
God,
1 or 2 weekends
these people,
we're sharing.
These people are criminals.
They are pigs. They are pigs. This has been episode 86. 14 episodes N-word free. Only 86 more, coincidentally, till Little Rock, Arkansas. Everyone's salivating. I think that means 86. That's a long time. Maybe that's 2025. Sorry, Trey Stewart said it. Not our fault. Not our fault. Thank you for listening. You've been an idiot. Good night. Good luck. Bye.